Congratulations, class of 2020. Your journey to this moment is one that you, your friends, and family will never forget. You should be proud. You've handled the challenges that have come your way with a combination of perseverance, confidence, and grace. Please know that your community has rallied to let you know you're a very special graduating class and that we here at FCPS recognize your achievements as seniors. You join young people across the nation right now who are graduating under the shadow of a global pandemic. But I know that you are stronger for it, wiser for it, and you are kinder for it as well. The world is changing, and we're looking to young people like yourselves to lead us into the future. I am truly excited about the opportunities that await you. Go out into the world and embrace all it has to offer. Find your joy. And now I leave you with the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. My wish is that you will find comfort on difficult days, smiles when sadness intrudes, rainbows to follow the clouds, laughter to kiss your lips, sunsets to warm your heart, hugs when spirits sag, beauty for your eyes to see, friendships to brighten your being, faith so that you can believe, confidence for when you doubt, courage to know yourself, patience to accept the truth, love to complete your life. Congratulations on your graduation, class of 2020, and I wish you all the best on your next great adventure.
Hi, I'm Karen Keys-Gamara.
I'm Rachna Sizemore-Heiser.
I'm Abrar Omesh, and we're your 3 at-large members on the Fairfax County School Board.
And we're here to say
congratulations to the class of 2020.
We are so incredibly proud of you. And we know that you've worked hard. So whether you're going to trade school or taking a gap year or going to college, we're really expecting you to change the world.
We have been so impressed at your resilience in this time of chaos and your ability to find togetherness in moments of isolation. We know what you have lost is not trivial, but we also believe that when we come to the other side, you will be one of the greatest generations we have ever seen. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
From virtual learning, sleepless nights, and all the friends and memories, we're counting on you to take notes on the needs in our world and to think of where your mark is going to be. We can't wait to see the legacy you leave in our history.
Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Stella Pekarsky, your Sully District School Board member.
And I'm Laura Jane Cohen, your Springfield District School Board member. We really love getting to represent Centreville High School together.
We were very excited about having the opportunity to be on stage for your big day to celebrate you. As a parent of a senior, I know how disappointing it is that this pandemic has changed the way this day was expected to look.
We know you and your families have waited 13 years for this day, and we're grateful to get to spend it with you, even virtually.
Please know that your school board is so very proud of your accomplishments. We know you've worked hard to get here, and that when your community asked you to sacrifice, you answered the call. That will forever be your legacy. While your individual journeys have been different, you have all reached the finish line today.
And we hope that in your journey with FCPS, you've learned to be a communicator,
A collaborator,
an ethical and global citizen,
and a creative and critical thinker.
and we hope that even more than the memories of all the time you spent studying and testing, that today you're remembering.
All the friends you've made.
All the teachers that went an extra mile.
And how much your family and your community cares about you.
So thanks for letting us crash your graduation video.
We are so happy to get to tell all of you.
Congratulations, Centreville High School class
of 2020. May this be the beginning of only great things ahead as you create your futures.
What she said.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hello, my name is Kavita Rajendran, and I am a senior class board member. Please stand and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem performed by a member of the Centreville High School Orchestra, Chaewon Kim.
Hello, family, friends, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and of course, the class of 2020. It is an honor and a privilege to be here as your proud principal and to welcome everyone to the virtual graduation celebration for Centreville High School. I would like to begin by thanking a few important people who helped make this celebration possible. Mrs. Lee and Ms. White, class sponsors, Mr. Birch, class administrator, Mrs. Barham, our graduation coordinator, and the senior class board for your leadership and positive influence. Also, a big thank you to our music students and teachers for collaborating virtually to create the music for this program. We are fortunate to have one of the best and most talented music programs in the state. Class of 2020, what can I say? This year did not go as planned, but that certainly does not diminish the importance of this class. On the contrary, this class will go down as one of the most significant in history, given all that has occurred over the past few months. It has been a tremendous pleasure for us as your teachers, mentors, coaches, and administrators to see how you've grown during your time as Centreville Wildcats. It has been even more impressive to see how you've handled yourselves when your senior experience was cut short. We are proud of the tremendous grace, maturity, and strength you have shown during this school closure. The class of 2020 will be remembered as brilliant, creative, hardworking, talented, and kind. You have made some major accomplishments during your time at Centreville. You've earned athletic titles and you've received top musical recognitions. You've conquered the AP curriculum, many of you speak multiple languages, and you've created amazing artwork. You've proven that you are a well-rounded group who strives to develop your passions along with your academic pursuits. Along with all these accomplishments, you've also grown together socially through your friendships. And although it seems like long ago, you've enjoyed numerous school activities like being part of the student section at football games, attending homecoming dances, team banquets, robotics competitions, and gumbo. I believe we've all seen how important these activities are to your time as a student, especially since the quarantine closed schools. Social distancing has taught us that spending time with your closest friends is not only fun, but it is also good for the soul and essential to our happiness. It is important that you draw upon these friendships and the many other lessons you've learned during your time at Centreville High School, because all along the way, each of those experiences has prepared you for the next step in your journey. Today decides tomorrow. That's the motto found on the school's crest. Last year, I reminded the class of 2019 about the significance of these words. However, I believe they are even more relevant this year. Since Centreville's opening in 1988, these words have been connected to the mission of the school. And maybe you've never noticed these three words or stopped to think about their significance. But during our current time, they could not be more important. It is true that your words, actions, and decisions of today impact you tomorrow and into the future. Much like the Latin aphorism carpe diem inspires us to seize the day, our school motto encourages us to make the most of the present. Students, not only are you impacted by a worldwide pandemic, you are also in the midst of one of the most important social justice movements in our history. The decisions you make and the actions you take now will have the power to create positive change in our nation and world. Class of 2020, you are uniquely poised now, today, to begin shaping the world for a better tomorrow. Not every moment of each day will you feel as if you put your best foot forward, and often you might feel uncertain about the right direction to take. However, I believe the spirit of the motto, today decides tomorrow, is not that you are expected to be perfect each day, but rather that you continually build on the lessons of your past and remain ever optimistic about the future. Improving each day is how you have reached this milestone, and this is how you will become great friends, spouses, mothers, fathers, professionals, citizens, and agents for positive change in the world. Class of 2020, your new tomorrow starts today, and you are destined for greatness. Thank you for sharing your lives with us. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and go Wildcats.
My name is Michael Birch. It has been my pleasure to serve as the administrator for the class of 2020. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Centreville High School, I'm pleased to welcome family, friends, honored guests, and most importantly, members of the graduating class of 2020. Graduates, you have worked hard to get here, and I would like to wish you all the best of luck as you move on to new challenges and opportunities. I also have the pleasure of announcing the Faculty Award winner. The Faculty Award is one of the most coveted awards given to a graduating senior. This award is voted on and presented on behalf of the faculty of Centreville High School. The criteria includes, but is not limited to, character, scholarship, school, and community contributions. It is the student who best exemplifies what it means to be a true Wildcat. Being nominated is an honor in itself. This year's nominees are Brianna Akakpo, Hamza Al-Samri, Raymond Del Vecchio, Emma Holland-Check, Francisco Ramirez Rivera, and Connor Shanton. Congratulations to this year's nominees. When looking for a nominee for the Faculty Award, we look for a student who has had a positive impact at Centreville High School and who embodies the characteristics of a true Wildcat. All of this year's nominees are deserving of this honor, so narrowing down the selection to one award winner was very difficult. This year's selected Faculty Award student has been an exemplary student academically, but has done so not by the motivation of grades or accolades. They have done so for the sheer joy of learning. According to one of their teachers, this student is a rare breed. They are driven by the sheer joy of knowing stuff. They're delighted to be corrected because that is an integral part of the learning process. They're delighted to connect things learned in one discipline and make connections to other disciplines because of the synergy of disciplines creates even deeper insight. And they smile all the time. Another teacher writes, this student is the kind of student who comes around once or twice in an entire teaching career if one is as fortunate as I. As such, this student is clearly one of the most outstanding and well-rounded students I've ever had the pleasure to teach in my 26-year career. This student possesses a rare combination of insatiable intellectual curiosity, passion for learning, and joyful exuberance. This student is not bound by restrictions most students encounter. This student creates opportunities for growth and learning. When the school did not have a science bowl team, this student didn't ask the principal to start one. This student just started one. He just thought it would be a great opportunity to share his love of science with his peers. When this student's favorite academic site started charging a subscription fee, this student started his own online forum to connect with and learn from others. He even set up his own Instagram account for math challenges and now has over 48,000 followers. And certainly not the least on the list of his accomplishments, when this student was not satisfied with the current calculus texts available, this student wrote and published his own book called Advanced Calculus Explored, currently available for sale online. It is my honor and privilege to present this year's Faculty Award to Hamza Al-Samri. I did the first one.
Faculty Award winner, we also want to acknowledge another prestigious award. Each year, the Fairfax County School Board awards a character award. This award recognizes one Fairfax County Public Schools 11th or 12th grade student who demonstrates a continuous record of high morals, strong integrity, and good character. Nominated students exhibit characteristics such as respect, responsibility, honesty, compassion, justice, and generosity. This year's Centreville High School nominee was Daniela Pereira Flores. We are proud to announce that Daniela was also selected as this year's winner. This is a tremendous honor, and we are very proud.
Hi, I'm Harry Wolin, Director of Student Services. I have the pleasure of recognizing 4 special groups of students that are graduating with us this year. But before that, I'd like to take a moment and thank the parents and family members out there who have served our country. We thank you for your service, and we appreciate all that you have done for us. I want to recognize the graduates who have enlisted in the military branch, plan to attend a service academy, or have accepted an ROTC scholarship. Those students were given a military ribbon medal when they received their diploma. To those students, thank you, and thank you for serving our country. Next, I'd like to recognize our Centreville Scholars. The Centreville Scholars have earned an overall grade point average of 4.0 or higher throughout their entire high school career. These students were presented with their Scholars Medallion when they picked up their diploma. To those Centreville Scholars, congratulations to you. Each year, every department gives out a medallion to an outstanding student. These students were recognized during our Senior Awards program, and they also received a medallion when they picked up their diploma. To those students who are department medallion winners, congratulations to you. And lastly, we would like to recognize the members of the National Honor Society. Each of these students have earned a grade point average of 3.5 or higher in addition to other requirements to get into the National Honor Society. To those students, congratulations. And congratulations to the entire class of 2020.
I am Diana Golami.
I am Joanne Lee.
I am Amy Huang, and we are senior class board members.
Today, we have the privilege from hearing one of our own.
She is a fellow senior at Centreville High School.
Please help us welcome our Centreville Scholar speaker, Sophia Lee.
school graduation is something that I've been looking forward to for the past 12 years. I never thought in a million years that I would be graduating virtually. However, regardless of how and where we're celebrating today, it is my pleasure to welcome my fellow students, families, teachers, and faculty to the Centreville High School's Class of 2020 graduation. And for those of you who know me, no, that was not an intended Chick-fil-A worker pun. It really is my pleasure. In the spring of 1918, the deadliest flu pandemic in world history started to spread globally, with the estimate of killing 1 to 3% of the world's population at that time. This pandemic was nicknamed as the Spanish flu. For 18 months, 1/3 of the world's population was in and out of quarantine. Sounds incredibly familiar, right? Arnold Toynbee once said, "History repeats itself and that there is a natural element of recurrence." The Spanish flu and COVID-19 is just one unfortunate example of how history repeats itself. But in the midst of all the darkness, there is light, because we also have the power to change history. And if history does indeed decide to repeat itself once again, maybe we will all be better prepared. In every moment of crisis, there is suffering and loss, but there is also opportunity. The world changes with every significant historical crisis. 9/11, for example, changed the depth of security measures in airport travel. The Wall Street crash of 1929 changed stock markets and the way banks handle money. The Spanish flu changed healthcare globally. And now in 2020, the world can only predict of how COVID-19 is going to change our future. Of course, we can't and shouldn't belittle the amount of suffering that people all around the world go through because of these crises. But it's also up to us to not let history stop at those negative outcomes. We owe it to ourselves and to the rest of the world to turn this into an opportunity full of intention. All throughout high school, I was fixated on academics and getting into college. When I have a goal in mind, I tend to have tunnel vision. And looking back now, I can see how I didn't allow myself to see a world and a future that was bigger than just me in that moment. The funny thing is, my mom would always tell me to do just that, but I wasn't able to see the importance until now. If I could go back to myself at the start of freshman year, I would tell myself to dig deeper in life and to be more open and aware of the things that are going on in this world that are beyond myself. However, the reality is, I think a lot of students relate to me in a similar way. It's hard for most of us to see something bigger than just ourselves, because our world constantly revolves around us. That's why we're okay with spending over 1/3 of our day on our phones, binge watching Netflix shows, YouTube videos, scrolling through social media, TikTok, whatever it is. It's not because we're self-centered or unaware, but rather because for most of us, we only live life in that moment for our own entertainment, and goals revolve around our current world. For the majority of high schoolers, goals revolve around standardized test scores, getting into college, report cards, and that's because as high schoolers, that is the world that we know. In college, our goals may shift to landing an internship with a certain company, signing a job contract, finding the right career path, but whatever it is, the world that we know and live in constantly changes with us as we grow and move on to the next stages in our life. And most times, it's hard to look past that. For a high schooler to start their own business, invest and save money, or write a book is not a part of the normal high schooler's agenda. But with COVID-19, I've learned and realized that opportunity isn't age restricting. How we spend our time now and prepare ourselves will define our future. It's become evident with COVID-19 that so many people are afraid of the unknown. Yes, the unknown can be scary. It can be scary when we don't have control and we don't know what to do. But the unknown also creates opportunity for us to make the unknown known. Even though we still don't know when we'll be able to see light at the end of the tunnel with COVID-19, it's bound to end at some point. And when that time comes, there will be two groups of individuals. The first group will be prepared. They will be the ones who took advantage of the countless hours that we had at home. Maybe they started their own business, wrote a book, learned a new language, but whatever it is, they will come out of COVID-19 as a better version of themselves than who they were before this started. The second group will be the individuals who chose to let time go by and didn't bother doing anything about it. They will be the ones who let opportunities pass by and chose to think that there will be a next time. And when COVID-19 is over, they won't be prepared for what the world throws at them. Which group will you fall under? This is something that my dad challenged me with. He asked me, who do you want to be when COVID-19 is over and what do you want to have accomplished? What he said really stuck with me. Personally, I've been learning a little bit of American Sign Language every day. ASL is something that I've wanted to do for almost 2 years now, but I never had the time to learn it fluently. So I thought, what a better time to learn it while in quarantine. One day, when I was working at Chick-fil-A, a guy came up to my register and handed me a piece of paper that had his order written on it. I got most of it, but there was a part that I couldn't read, so I wanted to make sure I got it right. I repeated his order, and he just looked at me and didn't say anything. I ended up giving him his table marker, and I just assumed that he had lost his voice because it was flu season. But when I got his tray and went to find his table, I saw him sitting there with another woman communicating in sign language. When I saw that, my heart genuinely broke. And in that moment, I promised myself that if I ever saw him again in the future, I would be able to sign something to him in his language. COVID-19 is not and will not be the only time we have opportunities available like this. We have opportunities available every day. It's just up to us to find them, make them, and use them. As we all know, the world is going to change with COVID-19 whether we like it or not. The world doesn't adjust to us. We have to adjust to the world. So, how are you going to use COVID-19 to shape your future differently? How will you use it so that in case history repeats itself, you'll be prepared? Are you going to let any more opportunities pass by you? Because time is precious and it's limited. Let's not be passive about opportunities and just assume that it'll come later with time and age, because it doesn't always happen like that. Let's be people who are active and intentional. Even though I would like to think that I know a good majority of my class, I know that I don't know everyone. However, I do know that each individual is filled with unique talents that should be acknowledged and put to use. So, let's not let any more time pass us by, and let's be the class that makes our own opportunities in this world wherever we go. Congratulations, class of 2020, and thank you.
My name is Siobhan Stemme.
And I am Jamie Jung, and we are senior board members. Our guest speaker needs no introduction to the class of 2020. As an English teacher at Centreville High School, he has become a popular figure among the graduates. Our graduates would describe him as caring, passionate, and thoughtful.
During his time at Centreville, he has worked to ensure the success of his students. He illustrates Wildcat spirit, embracing each day at Centreville to promote an engaging center of learning. Here to share some words of wisdom with our graduates, please welcome Mr.
I want to talk to you today about wishes, hopes, and dreams. You see, class of 2020, I had wished a great many things for you. I had wished for you to have the prom that you deserved. I had wished for you to have the last month of your senior year, when all your favorite teachers would have had just a little bit more freedom to teach you about life and not about English or calculus or Spanish. I had wished for you to have one last spring break and a glorious summer after your high school graduation. I had wished for you to have your graduation ceremony and to walk across the stage at Eagle Bank Arena and to be acknowledged by teachers, friends, and loved ones. I had wished to see you all in my classroom again. I had wished to connect with you face to face, in person, one last time, as your teacher, and with you as my students. I wish you did not have to lose these things to a faceless, menacing pandemic. I wish you did not have to spend your last spring of high school shuttered indoors or masked and gloved when you dare venture out into a world now seemingly filled with an invisible danger. I wish you did not have to face harsh realities highlighted by civil unrest and social turmoil. I wish the world were better for you. I wish everyone were healthy. I wish everyone felt seen and heard. I wish everyone were treated fairly. I wish I could snap my fingers and still give you those things, and I wish you knew how much it pains me that I cannot. But I still have hope. I have hope that you will find and embrace new ways of connecting with one another. I have hope that the life-fulfilling experiences that I had wished for you will be replaced by others, equally meaningful. I hope that you feel the immense pride that we as teachers have for you, class of 2020, because that is not diminished by social distancing. It is intensified. I have hope that our last in-person meeting of this school year was not, in fact, our last meeting. I have hope that we will all adapt to this world altered by COVID, and that we will find new ways to flourish. I have hope that we will once again walk carelessly together in the sunshine. And most of all, I have hope that the harsh realities of inequality that we see demonstrated in the world today will be swiftly quashed by a righteous and inevitable truth, that its days are numbered. And more than anything, I hope that you still have dreams. Because unfulfilled wishes should not extinguish our hope, and hard times today should not dampen our dreams. Let your spirit be a resilient one. The world is already asking far more of you than many generations that have come before. In the days, weeks, months, and years to come, it may continue to ask more. Know this, your collective strength is greater than your individual insecurities. Your doubt, your fear, your uncertainty, and yes, even the anger that you might feel are all gifts, whether you believe it or not. Your doubt in yourself helps you to be introspective. Your fear helps you to be cautious and vigilant. Your uncertainty about the future holds embedded within it the promise of all that the world can be if only you are brave enough to make it so. And your anger is the spark that will light the fires that shine the way to a better future for all of us. Guard it well, because that fire will be tested. Harsh winds will blow and incorrigible rains will fall. In many ways they already are. But do not let that flame die out, for it holds within it the promise of all that we can be. You are that promise. The promise of a future that is brighter than our present. And I would see that promise fulfilled. So I'll try to leave you with some wisdom to help see that done. First, do the things. In your life, you will likely be asked to do a great many things. Sometimes the thing may seem unpleasant. Sometimes you may be too tired to do the thing. Sometimes you may see the thing as an annoyance. The thing may in fact be intimidating or overwhelming or some sour combination of all of the above. I implore you, do the things and do them in earnest. In doing so, you will see that most of these things do have some value. Even if the thing is unpleasant, then you will turn to the person next to you afterward and you'll say, man, that was unpleasant. And you'll either make a connection and a friend, or you'll have your perspective challenged and you'll grow as a person. You gain nothing from avoidance. Not doing the things is a static proposition. It is a zero-sum equation. Doing the things gives you the possibility of a positive outcome. And wherever possible, we should pursue positive outcomes. Second, cultivate discipline. Motivation is unreliable. It is the flaky friend who always wants to hang out but then won't answer your texts when it's time to meet up. Motivation will leave you with assignments incomplete the day before they're due, a gym membership that hasn't been used in months, and a clogged shower drain in your dorm that is definitely going to get fixed as soon as you have the motivation to tell your RA about it. Motivation will strand you when you need it the most. Therefore, cultivate discipline. If you are disciplined enough to get a head start on that assignment, even when you don't feel like it and still have a month before it's due, to get dressed and head to the gym, even when you're tired and were up late last night working on that presentation, to deal with the plumbing situation in your dorm now because it'll only take 5 minutes and you won't even be the one fixing it anyway, then you will find that you have better self-fulfillment, less stress, and improved mental and emotional well-being in general. Your life will improve immeasurably on the day you stop expecting motivation to text back and realize that discipline has been sending emails wondering when you want to get started on next week's big project. Next, be kind. Life is simply too short to put negativity and hatred out into the world. Instead, practice renegade kindness. Use empathy. Know that everyone you meet is an individual with their own host of successes, failures, trials, and tribulations, most of which you do not understand. But not understanding does not mean that we cannot show kindness and compassion. We are, all of us, trying to do our best, so let's treat each other with kindness. On March 4th, 1993, former NCAA basketball coach Jim Valvano was asked to give a speech at the ESPY Awards ceremony where he was honored with the Arthur Ashe Courage and Humanitarian Award. At the time, he was suffering from a severe form of cancer in its advanced stages and was nearing what he knew to be the end of his life. He used this platform to deliver one of the most impactful and inspirational speeches of my lifetime. In it, he said, "When people say to me, how do you get through life or each day, it's the same thing. To me, there are 3 things we should do every day. We should do this every day of our lives. Number 1 is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number 2 is think. You should spend some time in thought. Number 3 is you should have your emotions move to tears. Could be happiness or joy, but think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, and you're gonna have something special." Do the things. Cultivate discipline. Be kind. Try every day to laugh, think, and cry. You do these things, class of 2020, and you're going to have something special. I'll close this speech out the same way I close out almost all of my classes. Guys, have great weekends, do fun things, do something good for yourself and for others. I will see you all when I see you. Be well, class of 2020.
That was amazing.
Did I stammer? Do we need,
No, you
need
did
a
not
second take?
stammer at all.
Perfect.
Other than a couple of names being read aloud.
It adds to the ambiance of it.
That was really
That
good.
was great.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Whew, good job. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm Juliana King.
I am Christine, and we are senior board members.
Mr. Marley, thank you for your inspirational address.
Now I'll be presenting our graduation performer, Nicole Carol Cost. She'll be performing History by One Direction.
You gotta help me, I'm losing my mind. Keep getting the feeling you wanna leave this all behind. Thought we were going strong, thought we were holding on, aren't we? No, they don't teach ya this in school. Now my heart's breaking and I don't know what to do. Thought we were going strong, thought we were holding on, aren't we? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go, we can make some more, we can live forever. All of the rumors, all of the fights, but we always find a way to make it out alive. Thought we were going strong, thought we were holding on, aren't we? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go, we can make some more, we can live forever. Expensive cars, hotel rooms, and new tattoos. In private planes, but they don't mean anything, 'cause the truth is out. I realize that without you here, life is just a lie. This is not the end, this is not the end. We can make it, you know it, you know. You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go, we can make some more. You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go, we can make some more, we can live forever. So don't let me go, so don't let me go. Baby, don't you know, baby, don't you know, we can live forever.
Hello, I'm Sammy Park.
I'm Jisoo Kim.
I am Kavita Rajendran, and we are senior board members.
Mr. Lehman, for our senior class gift, we are supporting the Marquee Fund so future students and the community can see what events are taking place at the school. We would like to say thank you to some special people that have made this journey possible.
First, thank you to our 2020 class administrator, Mr. Birch, for all of your help and support along the way. Also, thank you to our class sponsors, Ms. Lee, Mrs. Praley, and Ms. White, for your hard work and dedication to the class of 2020.
We would like to also thank our counselors who have helped us over the past 4 years, our sub-school administrators, and thank you especially to our teachers that have gotten us this far. We could not have made it here without you. Thank you for all of your hard work and encouragement. Centreville High School will always be a place to call home.
Now, our wonderful band and choral department will perform America the Beautiful.
I'm Kyle Foster.
I'm Jenna Wong, and we are senior board members.
At this time, the seniors, faculty, and staff of Centreville High School would like to honor and recognize our very special graduates who have been with us for many years and have been very dedicated to the profession and our school.
These honorary graduates are now about to enjoy their many years of retirement, and we wish them all the best. Thank you to our very special honorary graduates.
Lynn Babcock,
Deanna DeJesus Brent,
Mike Hudson,
Kathleen Kinsolving,
Steve Mossholder,
Mike Vancock,
and Carla Yoakum.
The class of 2020 thanks you for your years of dedication to teaching and helping.
Good evening, distinguished guests, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates. My name is Christina Lee, and this is Lauren White, and we are the class sponsors of Class of 2020. It has been our pleasure to work with the class board and all of these seniors to navigate through the past 4 years.
From holding various fundraisers and encouraging school spirit to putting on a wonderful prom last year, you all have done some very memorable things during your time at Centreville High School. Even though this wasn't the ideal way to end your senior year and your high school experience, your continued positive outlook, compassion for others, and resiliency during this time have been and continue to be inspiring. We couldn't be prouder of the people you become, and we're excited to witness your next adventures. Congratulations, class.
Jasmine Noel Abercrombie. Jordan E.I. Addison, Ethan Michael Aguilar, Jamana Ahmad, Brianna Wendy Sincere Akapo, Tyler Anthony Alberico, Zen Alexander, Chetan Reddy Allah, Craig Terrence Allen, Hamza Imad Tariq El Samuri, Brian Alvarez Urbino, Leonardo Fabio Arcentalis, Denise Ann Aspa Cortez, Gabriela Maria Aves, Deborah Oriolua Ailaran, Doigo Celine Balikchi, Maria Kristen Ball, Emily Victoria Ronquillo Baloy, Mason Robert Barnes, Ashanti Cottrell Barron, Alyssa Camille Matic Basilio, Jacob Harrison Beecham, Alexandra Miller Benton, Daniel Danny Bilal, Saptarshi Biswas, Eric Joseph Bohenick, Stratus John Bolee, Zachary Yoon Bowers, Victor Enrique Bringus, Jonathan Andrew Brockman, Christian Malachi Brown, Olivia Ray Brown, Nicole Valerie Bustillos, Joan Joseph Callahan, Lahay Messiah Barcinas Calvo, Vincent Nash Congolosi, Nicole Lucia Caracost, Michael Albert Balanon Carolino, Jeremy Connor Kaysen, Giovanna Alondro Castro, Domingo Abraham Daniel Cedillo, Julianne Joan Cha, David A. Jin Chang, Kayla Fides Charles, Jessica Dora Chow, Logan Hector Shabaro, Ji Kai Chen, David Hei Wung Chung, Steve Choi, Yu Chun Choi, Jacob Augusto Christensen, Jane Hanul Chu. Min Guk Chu. Natalie Mariana Chusing. Kendall Ann Clare. Kelsey Christina Claros. Francesca Charlotte Claros Chavez. Carolina Fernanda Claure. David Andrew Clements. Zachary Alejandro Cobos. Gavin Michael Collins. Bennett Stratton Cooper. Benjamin Felix Cousineau. Joseph Adam Crowder. Rachel Frances Colclasier. Nicole Marie Cummings. Kenna Marie Davis. Raymond Antonio Del Vecchio. Anushka Deshmukh. Patrick Denoso. Arthur Joseph Dowd. Isabella Maylee Dressel. Richard Eugene Dublin. Paige Wiley Duckett. Matthew Michael Duncan. Safa Rabi Abduel Elsbier. Geraldine Rowan Fabian Esguerra. Andrea Alejandra Esquivel. Kyle Anthony Foster. Xavier Marcellus France McDonald. Matthew Alexander Frisbee. Gabriela Cruz Fuentes. Brigham Roy Garfield. Fadi Jamal Ghanem. Pranjal Gimure. Diana Gulami. Amani Michelle Gibbs. Aisha Usman Goni. John Richard Goodman. Kira Morgan Gosney. Olivia Rose Gray. Keith Ryan Greenfelder. Sarah Renee Greenlee. Deborah Eileen Guerra. Alicia Mini Gersahaney. Marwa Hassanian Amid. Abby Hamlet. Grace Catherine Haar. Samuel Morgan Harmon. Madison Renee Harris. Tala Khalid Hawa. Madison Lee Hazelgrove. Xiao Shu He. John Michael Hendrickson. Sarah Paige Hendrickson. Jose Luis Herrera Cardenas. Ryan Patrick Hess. Julianne Rachel Hoffman. Emma Catherine Holenchek. Michelle Yuna Hong. Ben Jilali Humada. Tori Denise Hudspeth. Samuel Hughes. Benjamin Jock Huh. Amy Yuri Huang. Diane Ta-Un Huang. Michelle Ososi Angel Ibadine. Matthew Karika Irungu. Devin Anthony Isam. Erica Takira Jackson. Sharday Amarian Jackson. Isaac David Jalomo. Dylan Da Seung Jang. Jamie Grace Jung. Benjamin Michael Johnson. Oliver Halil Kassap. Kathleen Teresa Keating. Reagan Abby Kiley. Chae Wan Kim. Daeun Kim. Elijah Hyuk Kim. Ji Soo Kim. John Minchul Kim. Jun Yup Kim. Joseph Soon-gil Kim. Katie Ji-won Kim. Alyssa Rose Canuti. Ijon Lauren Koka. Yashwant Sai Kohli. Anirudh Seshadri Krishnan. Olivia Mai Cruz. Emily Christine Lagana. Savannah Marie Lagana. Anthevin Quang Min Lam. Austin Lee. Anastasia Vera Ledbetter. Claudia Gaun Lee. Danielle Lee. Esther Ji-hyun Lee. Hannah Se-jin Lee. Justin Michael Lee. Yebin Lee, Maya Lynn Lewis, Alice Hannah Lim, Nelson Eduardo Linares Hernandez, Mario Jose Lucero Gonzalez, Ragad Kuteba Majid, Shreya Malamula, Madison Luke Manoo, Jonathan Tyler Martin, Lauren Michelle McAuliffe, Samantha Claire McCready, Kevin Andrew McGinty, Charles Joseph McIntyre, Kayla Monique McRae, Audrey Huang Mayfid, Baja Alas Mohamud, Kayla Marie Oliveros Mosqueda, Amy Noel Nagel, Liam Elias Nasser, Alexander Matthew Nelson, Ashley Min Hang Nguyen, Elizabeth Grace Nicholas, Carrington Royal Nickens Iser, Robert Paul O'Donnell, Abisola Kaila Adebimpe Olegbenla, Caesar Stephen Orozco, Ria Pabiel, Lagima Pandey, Daniela Pereira Flores, Taylor Nicole Perry, Sarah Kim Pham, Elizabeth Francis Philpott, Nandini Anjaneya Pisupati, Isaac Patrick Christopher Plummer, Leah Pilar Powell, Morgan Hazel Price, Joseph Wyatt Purvis, Jiang Pyun, Kavita Rajendran, William Demosthenes Rontis, Stephanie Mirana Ratuvuhari, Madison Alyssa Reeser, Alyssa Luz Rivolo, Michelle Carolina Rivas, Christian Jonathan Rodriguez Rosales, Aishaya Jacoya Rogers Kirtan, Paula Milenka Rome Trujillo, Vincent Ferrer Palomo Roth, Tia Nadine Sa, Karen Sakla, Cecilia Sarwari, Aditya Saxena, Shriman Selvamani, Nathan Joseph Seneca, Catherine Ann Sangus, Shravan Senthiel, Trevor John Serrano, Connor Owen Shanton, Grace Shim, Andrew Junho Shin, Camilla Bibi Shin, Colby Marquise Schreiner, Abhijit Singh, Stephen A. Sky, Robert Michael Lachlan Slade, Kayla Renee Spotswood, Jada Aliyah Squirewell, Siobhan Elizabeth Stem, James Edward Stoffelin, Michelle Daphne Suarez, Gautam Sugasi, James Sun Woo, Isabella Diana Searcy, Nu Tam Tat, Aung Mayat Tha, Andrew Reese Timmons, Rudy Tola, Benjamin James Trainer, Eric Matthew Trammell, Johnny Ho Tron, Michelle Bin Mitram Tron, Catherine Rose Trigo, Thomas William Trinka, Brandon Trin, Jason Elijah Valentine, David Duke Vu, Jana Thitu Fang Vuong, Iris Sung Wong, Mackay LeJames Washington, Kylie Bredin Welliver, Michael Elliott Welliver, Conrad Loring Wickman, Amira Tiamat Wilkinson, Spencer Robert Williams, Alan Clark Winco, Jason Tyler Wong, Nathan Ann Wong, Michael Brewster Wood, Ujala Yusuf, Kez Youssef, Marcus Brandon Young. Nilofar Ellen Zargam. Gloria Jerong Zhao. Tina Zhao. Joseph Gu Young Zaibura.
Hi, I'm Harry Wolin, the Director of Student Services, and I have the honor to present for graduation the Centreville High School class of 2020. Mr. Lehman, I hereby certify that the members of the senior class of 2020 have met the graduation requirements established by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Fairfax County School Board. I declare them eligible for graduation from Centreville High School. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Will the Centreville High School senior class of 2020 please stand? By the virtue of the authority vested in me as the principal of Centreville High School, by the laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia and the governing regulations and policies of the Virginia State Board of Education and the Fairfax County School Board, I hereby confirm that the seniors of the class of 2020, whose names have been presented to me now, are graduates. Congratulations, class of 2020.